All right, so last time we talked a little bit about the advisement report and how to navigate the academic calendars in order to determine which courses you're required to take in your current year. In this case, we talked about first year in the Life Sciences Gateway, but you may be wondering, what courses do I need to take for, second year or third year? Or how do I know which program I want to transfer to or specialize in? So I'll be going over all of this in this video. So if you come over here to the Life Sciences Gateway page, again, this applies to a lot of other programs at McMaster. I'm just using Life Sci as an example because it is common. It is a common program. If you scroll down, you'll come over here to be on first year. Now, when you click on that, it'll tell you that these are the different programs you can choose to specialize in. Okay, what does that mean? Well, at the end of your first year, you're going to have to choose what program you want to do next year. So it's not like you just enter the life sciences program and that's it. This is your 4 years of university. No, it's kind of general for everyone in their first year. And then second year onwards, they choose which program they want to pursue. So this gives you a bunch of different options. So you can do biochemistry, biology. There's even subspecialties within. So for example, biology, you can do a subplan of discovery. You can do physiology. You can do bio and envirosci, bio and math, bio and PNB. So there's a lot of different options, and each of these programs will have various requirements in terms of courses, in terms of their prerequisites. They'll also have varying GPA averages that are required in order for you to enter the program. And so let's just go through one example together so that we have a good idea of what the GPA averages are and how you know which programs you need to take in your first year in order to be able to apply, in order to be eligible to get into this program in your second year. So let's take honors psychology, neuroscience, and behavior as an example. I know it's a popular program and it tends to be one of the more competitive ones in the life science field. So again, if we go to Google and type in McMaster Academic Calendar and we click over here, it'll take you right to this page where you click on the 2020-2021 undergraduate calendar. And then you come over here to programs by degree and minors, where it'll give you all the different programs that McMaster has to offer. So if you come over here to life science honors, you will see this honors PNB down here. So if you just click on that, it'll give you a few admission notes and it'll tell you what the minimum GPA is for admission. It also has a disclaimer: just because you meet the minimum cutoff in terms of your GPA doesn't mean you are guaranteed entry into this program. This is just a minimum that they set just to set the bar. However, due to the nature of the program, due to the fact that it is very competitive and there are limited seats, the GPA cutoff usually ends up being much higher. I've heard things like it's higher than around 9.0 GPA average in the past. Again, this will change year to year depending on the current pool of students that are interested or applying for this program. Now, after telling you what GPA is required, it'll give you the courses, the prerequisites that are required for you in order to apply to this program. So if you see over here, you need to have taken 3 units of one of these uh, two courses. So either one FF3 or Psych 1 XX3. And it also gives you an admission note. We'll get to that in just a second. It also tells you need to take 3 units of calculus. So either one of these calculuses, 6 units of biology. So both of these courses over here, and then 3 units of this pool of courses. So either physics, biophysics, chemistry, and then 9 units from the Science 1 course list. If you remember, the Science 1 course list was over here. So just by the fact that you have already completed your first year life sci, you will already have met a lot of these requirements. For example, 9 units from the Science 1 course list is a requirement in your first year, so that'll count towards here. I believe you also are required to take a physics, and most people do take chemistry anyways, so this will already, could have been fulfilled. Same thing with biology, same thing with the calculus, and also same thing with the psychology. Now, see admission note 2 above. If you scroll up here, it'll tell you. So you can take either Psych 1 FF3 or 1 XX3. However, for this program, Psych 1 XX3 is recommended. So you can keep this in mind in your first year that sure, you can take either or, but at the end of the day, they're recommending you take Psych 1 XX3, perhaps because it gives you a better background knowledge for this program. In addition to this, it tells you Psych 1 FO3 or 1XO3 is required by the end of your second year. However, it is recommended that you do take one XO3 in your first year. So if you scroll down over here, like I said, this gives you the snapshot of what you need to have taken in your first year. If you scroll down a little bit further, it tells you the different courses that you are going to take in your second year. So over here, it gives you 18 units, i.e. 6 courses over here, and you have this last one that has a 0 at the end, meaning it has no units, and you probably just have to take it as a requirement, but it's not an actual course like these other ones. So on top of these 6 required courses, you will have, again, just like we saw above, you would have taken either the chemistry or the physics that you should have completed in first year, as well as the Psych 1 XO3. Now, if you have not completed one of these courses, no problem. You can take them in your second year and that'll be just fine. However, if you have taken them in your first year, it will give you more electives. So as you can see over here, it says 6 to 12 units of electives. That's because you will have 6 units if you haven't taken one XO3 or one of these following courses. But if you have taken them in your first year, then you will have 12 units of electives and you don't need to worry about taking them again. And if you scroll further, it'll tell you which courses you're going to take in your third year and which courses you are required to take in your fourth year. So, knowing this and being able to navigate the academic calendars is important so that you have a good idea of, number one, if you're currently in your first year, which courses are you required to take in order to apply to one of the specializations you're interested in, which would be one of these specializations over here. And number two, if you are in the specialization, what courses are you required to take for this year if you're in your second year, and what courses will you have to take in your future years. So I hope this gives you guys a good background, and we will see you guys in the next tutorial.